I wanted to ask you guys, because we skipped past this and I was a bit embarrassed by the way that we covered it because there was a little too much glee about Jimmy Butler being injured when that's not what I felt at all. But one of the things that I didn't comment on, and the Warriors have now lost 5 straight games when Steph Curry scores 35 or more points. I don't know how that's going to end with the Warriors, but it's over. Like, everything happening there is done, and it finishes when Jimmy Butler goes down. But you guys did realize, right, when that happened, that Jimmy Butler got the guarantee he wanted in the event that happened by getting the 2-year, $112 million contract from Golden State that runs through next year that the Heat were never going to give him. And so Jimmy Butler, for himself, and however dirty it was, got the extra $112 million guaranteed and is now signed through next year. And whatever he makes after 27 isn't going to be very much. So he did get to cash in by making that last mess for an extra $112 million that the Heat absolutely were not going to give him.
I saw that unfold, and that was exactly the way that most people had it. Mm-hmm. Jimmy's body breaking down, him making a big stink because privately in his heart of hearts, even though he's a psycho, would admit that he was also worried about that too, which is why he wanted the contract that he got. And Miami didn't meet him there because they were worried about that. That is exactly the way that it was always going to happen.
Can you imagine the reaction if this happened and he was still in a Heat uniform? Like, Pat Riley was right. He was right. It was ugly, but he was right.
Well, I guess they both were. If you're going to say
they both were because he got his money. He got what he wanted, and he got sent to a glamour franchise too. Everybody got what they wanted. It was just an ugly way to get there.
Well, but everyone got what they wanted, but is now worse for it because all of these entities were better before any of this happened. The Golden State Warriors are now finished. Like that, what I just said to you, I'm going to give you the stat again because it's problematic. They've lost the last 5 games where Steph Curry has gone for 35 plus. I don't know how that's going to end, and I don't know how it's going to end for LeBron with the Lakers, but it's over.
Mm-hmm. And Miami is better for it right now. Yeah. I just don't know how to quantify what that whole headache was last year because it was a wasted season.
Well, that's what I'm saying when I say they're worse for it.
Like, because we threw
they're
away.
in a better space now. Like the move that they made and what they acquired back for Jimmy was really solid because what they ultimately got out of it was a 19-year-old rookie point guard, Andrew Wiggins, Davion Mitchell, and Norman Powell once they moved Kyle Anderson. That ends up being a win, but they wasted last season by not preemptively making that move ahead of the sabotage that came during the season. But, Dan, the way that it ends potentially is take that Jimmy Butler contract and move it. Like, he's got 50-something guaranteed next year. We know how this league feels about expiring contracts. If you're some franchise that is willing to take money into that space, like there have been rumors already that DeMar DeRozan is the type of guy they could look to at least create the similar downhill motion in their offense that Jimmy creates.
It's not 50,
it's not the same
Jeremy.
Replacement.
It's not 50. It's $61 million a season is what Jimmy Butler ended up getting from
56.8 is what I've got here for next year.
2 years, $112 million is the deal that he signed. And the Heat are now 9-15 over their last 24. They lose last night to Portland because they went 9 of 45 from 3.
And no one ever plays. No Ware, no Hero. Like, no one ever plays.
I'm reading into the Ware thing.